Well, welcome to my recording studio and office. Don't be mistaken. I know it looks like a minivan. Okay, so it is a minivan. But when you're building your own online business or any business, you need to start with what you have. And guess what? I have a minivan. So that is what I'm using as my recording studio and my office. So last week I started this amazing new series where we are going through the book ReWork by these two individuals that wrote it, Jason Fried and David. You can read his name because I can't pronounce it. I really going to need to work on that. Anyways, last week we read the first chapter. If you did not see that, you need to go back and watch it. It was a good one. So, moving on to chapter 2. Ignore the real world. Ooh, I already like this. Ignore the real world. That would never work in the real world. You hear that all the time when you tell people about a fresh idea. Yeah. I definitely hear that all the time. Or that's not realistic. This real world sounds like an awful, depressing place to live. You think? It's a place where new ideas, unfamiliar approaches, and foreign concepts always lose. The only thing that win are what people already know and do, even if those things are flawed and inefficient. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a very depressing place. Scratch the surface and you'll find these real-world inhabitants are filled with pessimism and despair. They expect fresh concepts to fail. They assume society isn't ready for or capable of change. Even worse, they want to drag others down into their tomb. If you're hopeful and ambitious, they'll try to convince you your ideas are impossible. They'll say you're wasting your time. Now, this kind of reminds me of crabs in a bucket. If you have never seen that or have any idea what I'm talking about, Google it. Don't believe them. That world may be real for them, but it doesn't mean you have to live in it. We know because our company fails the real world test in all kinds of ways. In the real world, you can't have more than a dozen employees spread out in 8 different cities or on 2 continents. In the real world, you can't attract millions of customers without any salespeople or advertising. In the real world, you can't reveal your formula for success to the rest of the world. But we've done all those things and prospered. And that's why I am taking these guys' advice. The real world isn't a place. It's an excuse. Bingo! It's a justification for not trying. It has nothing to do with you. Well, one of the things I love about this book is that they have very short chapters. They get to the point and they make good points. Anyways, that is what I have to share with you today. I absolutely adore this book. It is helping me grow both as an entrepreneur, as a person, and in my own business. And because of that, I wanted to share it with you guys. And that is what I'm doing within this series. So check next Sunday for the next chapter. Or if you really can't wait, go and buy the book. I really should maybe start being an, affiliate marketer for this book, but I'm not. I just really enjoy this book. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye for now.